Hello Soldatans and welcome to our Company of Heroes 2 commentary, where I will share with you my game on Angel Will against the USF. I'm playing against the Sapphire 142, and this will be an interesting game. So why will it be interesting? Well, it will be interesting in a way how this USF player will play early and late game. So I will play by the books, I will go safe, I will play correctly, but nevertheless the unorthodox approach of Zephyr will prove that it can poke a lot, that it has a striking power which I haven't expected. So early on, barbed wire here. I made it all the way up to here. Don't know why I was allowed to go through this little hedgerow, but I was. So I opened with two pioneers, one to build, second one to push so that I don't lose time. I am pushing straight up over here, and immediately he went with the mechanized company. So, and right off the bat we have VC-51. Oh my god, I hate this shit so much. I hate this so much, and it has so much armor. I hate it. It's so tough for the, let's say, for the grenadiers to do damage against it, because of the rate of fire and everything. Over here I thought they are capping the fuel, so they'll try to push double fuel. I just wanted to cap the victory points inside. Run all the way to it so that I don't lose time. And one thing I love is that they have to upgrade 50 cal. Before, when it came straight off the bat, it was way too OP. 50 cal was way too OP. Over here these guys have been pushed. My combined effort together with grenadiers up front and pioneers from the flank pushed them back. Okay, where is he? Oh yeah, he's still there. I am a bit afraid of them pushing over here from that side, so I will go and try to push over here through the road just to see if anyone is coming that way, and I'll try to push for the cutoff. That will be my main effort, just to push through this to get that point and inflict some casualty on his income. I have this side over here completely and it is under my control, so I have 2 victory points. I have fuel, I have right side secured, this building which is preventing them from coming in. And yeah, here it goes. As I told you guys, I am pushing over here for this point, and he is getting second VC-51. So he invested quite a lot in them, but yeah, he doesn't have any 50 cals at him. So I saw that they're coming here because I saw this through the fog of war, so I'm getting ready now. I know that the fight is coming, and I saw him rushing, so instantly Panther fast, go back into the heavy cover, and yeah, let's take a look at this. I'm sending in these grenadiers to assist. They are being replaced by this MG. These pioneers will go and cap, so I'm trying to push my side while they are being forced to fight over here. Okay, nice. 1 VC is down. That is 200 manpower waste. These guys are not using any heavy cover. Well, there is a theory to this. I don't know which one is it, but it can go in a way that they want to be more accurate, but at this point they're just standing in negative cover. This is so bad. And I'm focusing these guys. Here they come from the flank, so I have to go. I have to run. Another guy fasted, which is good. Here instantly getting a new one. So yeah, you guys will see. You guys will see how this will turn. I just don't think that spamming too many of these without 50 cals is useful. He has good income. He has more income than I do. And yeah, I'm finally getting this ammo. So yeah, in my opinion, it's not a good idea. And also I rushed for the light mechanized company because 222 will be a savior here against these guys. Once I get 222, they're toast. And so far I managed to contain these VC-51s and use use my lack of infantry and lack of capabilities to fight them in a good way. Also, I push my MG back because I know that this flank is open and that they can overwhelm me. So here we go. They are faster, and here I rush the MG. MG will go together out. I don't have ammo for another Faust, right? Yep, I don't. But I have MG, which can do some damage. I have pioneers here from the flank, and I will focus these boys. Actually, yeah, sorry, these guys which are trying to repair. In a second, yep, here it goes. Because when you're focusing troops which are repairing, they go down very fast. Now I'm gonna focus these riflemen because I don't want them to enter into this vehicle. So if I get them to 3 man, they can't enter in normally. Nice. Okay, so I don't have enough ammo to Faust. These guys, I push them back because they're 2 men, so I don't want them to be in the focus. They uncapped my fuel, but I'm uncapping on their side as well, so I'll possibly try to push there. We'll see. And yeah, finally 50 cal is up, and look how fast I will go now. Look at this. Oh yeah. Okay, wanted to Faust, but I didn't want it to risk that much, so I went back. MG went back into the house because I was afraid of the flank, and yeah, most of the times my gut was right. I was right, so I anticipated exactly what the enemy will do, and I managed to counter that. I'm now taking their fuel as well, so I'm trying to counter that, and here comes the 222. He went out, but I'm using attack vehicle in order to destroy this. I'll destroy this one first, I think. Yeah. These guys do have anti-tank rifle grenade, and I'll show you what I did over here in a second. These guys are back home, repelling, and I'm getting Panther grenadiers, and look at this. So, oh yeah, they managed to fire it. So, this is the idea. They have it's a weird mechanic where they have to be in range and still not way too close to use anti-tank rifle range. So you have 2 chances. Either go super close or go super far so you can evade the rifle grenade. And I decided to go super close over here, but then I saw these guys and I had to go back. And here comes the Panzer Grenadiers from the flank. These guys super low. They're throwing, yep, they destroy that, but they will lose this. I'll inflict some damage to them. Let's take a look what will happen. I think I'll even manage to Faust this. If I will, I have a perk to increase range. Yep, he made a mistake. Malarkey, here he goes. Nice, so 60 ammo, 200 manpower, and 1 rifleman lost. Bet 2 for 122. In my opinion, it's a good trade because the whole point of my 222 was to counter his VCs, and so as we can see, he has no VC available. But what he does have is these vehicle crews, which are equipped with these small submachine guns, which can pose a threat. So yeah, you guys will see how this will go. So he'll basically use these guys as his infantry units to push, but they're not that good. So he needs to be careful. I'm getting an AT because I don't know what will he get, and I want to be ready for them. I'm uncapping their ammo, so yeah, did some behind the line damage here. I see, look at this, see, I saw this huge push over here, and I instantly saw these crews. So yeah, I am focusing riflemen because they cause the most to reinforce, and that is how I would recommend anyone to aim and to prioritize use. If here we had a captain, even the riflemen, because I know that I will lose the encounter, it's just that I want to get the upper hand, I would aim at the captain or lieutenant because they cost more to repelish, and that's the whole idea of me aiming at those guys. Or here I'm just trying to buy time to do damage. here I wanted to bait them, but they didn't bother. Here they come. Oh, they retreated. Don't know why. This was a bad mistake. Bad mistake. Okay, so over here, the major still managed to call in the artillery. So this was a fast tech up by Sapphire. Really fast tech up. So pretty damn soon he'll have Sherman up, and I will have some problems. But I have the 80, so I'm not that much afraid. I'll also make a telemine over there, and I am keeping this victory point because that is my lifeline at the moment. These guys are instantly retreating. Don't know why, but I mean, I know what will happen. I know why he is doing that, but I don't have any logical explanation for it, because he usually push in huge lines, in huge formations. So yeah. Oh, and yeah, he is getting M8 howitzer, a motor carriage. Damn, this thing is a beast against the 80s. 80s have huge problems dealing with that because that shit has huge range. Okay, here comes the big push. Okay, the Grenadiers are coming. Here they come, and I fucked it up with the MG, so I have to go back. I have to push all the way back. So, oh yeah, look at this now. He's attacking with two huge blobs. I have to pause this. So, let me just take a look. What do I have? I have these pioneers here pushing to poke a bit. Over here I have these pioneers together with grenadiers, 1 MG and 1 Panzer grenadiers against all of this. So let's take a look how this will go. I instantly went into the building, so these two grenadiers have a good crossfire here. I'm aiming at this lieutenant here at the moment because he is the biggest threat. And yeah, look at this. He's instantly retreating everyone. Don't know why. These guys were set up, but he retreats. Oh my god. Woo. This M8 will be the biggest man killer for my troops. I'm getting my 80 up closer. Support against this M8 one.
A capture point is under attack.
Let's take a look. Yeah. Set in position. When I have a good range, he has bigger. Look at this. All the way from there, here. It's like I would add half of that range more to my 80 and then I can reach it. Huge range, I don't like it. But look at this repair speed now. Instant repair, man. Instant repair. And he is up. He is up. He's just getting the ambulance now. So he rushed those tanks early on. Oh, 80. Hit. One more hit. Oh, misses. I'm pushing with my pioneers. These guys are being suppressed. He's calling in artillery, eyesight, so I'll instantly retreat these pioneers. Waited a bit way too long, but they will survive, luckily for me. Here, even if he was to push, he could run right into his artillery. These Panzer grenadiers were behind the building, waiting for anyone to go close, just to bang on them. Over here, I managed to cap these few points, but then his riflemen came. But that was the whole purpose of them. They did their job really well. Their point was to poke, push, get few points, and get attention on that side to bleed him even more. Because currently he is bad with the points, and he has almost half of the points. So I should have enough time to kind of make some mistakes and build up so I can survive. Here comes M81. So he's super cocky with it. I'm switching my positions constantly so that I don't want to be an easy target, so that he can't just barrage me easily. That MG is forced back, so now I only have grenadiers and Panzer grenadiers here. But these guys are here holding the flank. I'm super afraid of them taking this building, because then they can bash me from side and behind, cut off reinforcements, and that can literally destroy everything on the right side of the map with the amount of troops they have. And look at this. Again, one massive force. He's trying to do a combined attack. Panther grenadiers here. Oh yeah, so I have some kind of a crossfire here which I can use, and yeah, look at this. He's instantly pushing this way. Look at that, again, so every time he hits a unit, he kills at least 3 guys, and I can't do anything about it. At the moment, can't do anything. Okay, here comes, he's pushing even more guys. Here, these pioneers are just making, oh yeah, 1 guy down. These guys are just making a slower effort for the riflemen. Here, I am encircling these boys. I see that he is pushing this way, so I instantly went in, so because I don't want him to get. And that was his intention, I am sure. Because you saw, once I entered, he stopped. Okay, I'm pushing here for the Faust. He is missing. He is missing 2 times. And finally, he did damage. Unbelievable. And can you imagine him not missing 2 times, but hitting those 2 times? At least 1 time. This guy would have been down, but yeah. Unlucky. And here we go. First Sherman is up. I have tacked up, and I will go straight for the... I wanted to go for the Sturmtiger, because I am into that meta now as well. But you guys will see how the game will develop. I might hint at what will happen, but... So again, he's just bashing his head over here. And I'm surprised that he has that much of a manpower, how much he lost. But again, I wiped those units, so yeah. I got a mortar because I love mortar support. Mortar support is the best, always. He has a fuckload of ammo. And this major is doing a hell of a job. Yeah, look at that. Another artillery.
Tank support is here. Sherman ready.
I don't know. You guys tell me in a comment. Because you do know that the range of your abilities, grenades and everything, is reduced when you're suppressed. Why can Major call those artillery strikes so far away when he is suppressed? Shouldn't that be lowered as well? Because this is it's a good tactic. 60 ammo only for the quick artillery session, which can do good damage. It's like 1.5 minutes recharge time, not huge, but damn. So I stood there, I prevailed. This was a crazy luck. This was a fucking crazy luck. Look how close these shells are landing, and no kill. This guy again, seriously. Okay, AT here, position in it is wet 1. I'm getting a second AT because I saw this shit. Okay, come on, will we manage to Faust? No, I did, oh, Riflemate! Riflemate, because I know that when you are repairing, that units are weaker. So, when I rifle grenaded, I killed more than I would normally do. Look at this range. Over the building. Fuck you, bitches. I know that this guy is injured, so I can Faust him, but I don't have ammo. I don't have ammo. AT, I'm pushing back this AT over here so that it can cover this side, and I'm getting the second AT instantly. Order them to engage armored vehicles, and I'm low with the fuel. They're getting much more fuel than I am.
Rifle squad ready.
So yeah, these guys over here. Damn. If I could get this and this, I would get much more fuel. I would get almost. Actually, I would get more fuel than they have. But at the moment, they're getting much more points than I am, just because they have more of these strategic points. But I don't feel safe enough to. Look at that! Look at that barrage. I don't feel safe enough to kind of stretch my force. And look at us, they enter into the building, throwing bundle grenade up front on this door, and look at that shit. They went straight out into the bundle grenade. I'm pushing the cutoff point again. Here he comes with his tanks. AT, oh yeah, perfect position for the AT. Okay, are we gonna Faust this? AT, nice, he's throwing smoke grenade. You're pushed back. Nice. Can you imagine these guys with Shreks? I can, but... Oh, and look at this. Yeah. 19 infantrymen killed. That was with 2 grenadiers. So I lost all of my grenadiers. I don't have any grenadiers now. I only have these Panther grenadiers. These guys being banned here by the riflemen. I saw it. Push back, and I got their cutoff point, so I'll keep harassing them a bit more. So now I only have this MG. I'm super afraid over here on this flank. I'm super afraid of their push. Soon the American will have enough for the second Sherman, but I don't have any tanks on the field. Yeah. Look at that, now he's getting 10 fuel. I believe this really helped me to stay alive. This small cutoff, just this small. Look at that. Went straight into the 2 line. Come on, bitch. Oh yeah, nice AT hit. Ah, misses again, seriously. Ooh. Yep. So this bitch coming this way. Have to go back. Panzer Grenadieren pushing forward, getting using this building as a cover so that tank can't fire. But then I saw these guys gonna throw a bundle grenade again. Let's take a look. It's like he's not watching here. Boom, come on. Oh, wipe! 1 squad wipe and only 1 rear echelon left. I'm using my nades really well. But the problem is that he is harassing me with his M8, my Panther grenadiers, which are super expensive to repellish, and he is doing some good damage against me. So yeah, I have to watch for that. Pushing back this 80 because I saw some aeroplanes coming this way. So I just wanted to make sure what is happening. So he used the recon. Now he knows where my AT is, but I went back, so I don't want to risk that much. Here comes the Major, he'll saw my MG, he'll call in artillery, right? Yep, here goes instant artillery. I'm using my tactical movement to get my infantry faster because I know that he has a fuckload of shit here and that I'm in danger, so I want to go in and fight. Bring the battle to them. Bundle grenade, oh, perfect. I'm using my bundle grenades so well, but the point is, because I'm using my bundle grenades that often, I don't have much of an ammo. And I just built this medic bunker. So yeah, I'm pushing up my AT. 180, second AT, so I'm 2 ATs up front. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, come on, 1 more shot. Oh, finally went down. As he was macroing his Sherman, I managed to get his M8 because I outmaneuvered him with his AT, came forward from the flank while he was focusing here. Good play by me. So now I have enough fuel to get the Panther, but I can also get the Tiger soon. But it's not that I didn't, actually it was. I didn't saw it that way, so I went for the Puma. I should have waited for the Panther, but all in all, it proved smart that I went for the Puma. Panther, sorry, you'll see. Here I pushed my AT, I saw that this guy's coming, I instantly targeted weak point, because usually he would retreat this way, so I couldn't get a chance to fire at them while they are retreating. So now I push my AT over here, so that way I have a clear shot on this path which they are using always. I have this telemine, so if he is trying to outflank, I'll get some shots on him. My MG is in position together with the Panther grenadiers to push the opponent. Mortar is firing at this building. Here comes another artillery strike. I'm just pushing my AT forward now. Oh yeah, keep it up, boys, keep it up. AT doing damage, 1 more shot, AT, 1 more shot. He will go back. Will I get it? No, I won't. Yeah. He retreated in a nick of time. We're here, I managed to survive, killed all of these, all of the crewmen of this MG, but he will stay, he must be adamant. Yeah, I'll get Puma's Panther soon. I can go for the Tiger so fast, but I just wanted to get this Panther because I'm so afraid. He has 2 Shermans. He's making again M8, so that is the backbone of his army, I think. But with a Panther it will be much easier for me. And he kept this guy here constantly to hold. I didn't push that much because I have a weak force now. I have super weak force. It's composed mostly of the support weapons, which are not that mobile and which cannot respond that fast. So I had to trade this side for the greater good. And you see here how my early pushes and early advantage I had is paying off now. Because he must keep pushing, he must be aggressive, he must go forward. Because I have the advantage, he must close the gap a bit. And here you guys will see what he will do now. So just watch this. I'm not gonna say anything. You guys just, you watch and you say. Yeah, look at this. He's in my base. He's in my base and he's pushing this side here. So I'm on 2 fronts, but I'm instantly retreating my Panther. He's aiming for the heavy Panzer cores, which is a good target. He made a mistake, he went here for the bunker with this M8. He should have went for this. Yeah. Just watch and enjoy. Let us just stick over here. So while he was microing his tanks, I positioned my infantry in a way. Look at that. He can't use his infantry. He can't maneuver. So I'm using that to do damage over here to his infantry. Let's take a look. Yeah, lieutenant is down, but I lost the heavy cores. It is not expensive to make, but again, I lost the building. And I lost the healing bunker. That's the biggest loss I had. Come on, one more shot at this guy. I had to go back because these guys are coming in and they can pen me. I saw that they're retreating, so I'm trying to block their retreat path. Yeah. There isn't much I can do. I don't want to push my luck. I don't want to push my luck because these guys have veterancy, and I said they can get this and they can move behind me, and with that I can lose my tank, my hope, and my chances of winning. So this raid on my base is unbelievable. He should have used rapid raid tactics. It would have been much better. It would have been historically accurate. He would raid it for real. So I lost 2 buildings and he lost nothing. So this was a definite win by my opponent, but he's still bleeding. Even though it was a pyrrhical victory, because now he has to repair this. He doesn't have time. He has to use his thing there. I have replenished. I'm getting my ATs back to get them more men so they can fight on the field. These guys will get healed up, right? Yeah, as soon as I catch them. Yeah, I'm now pushing my Panther Grenadiers. My MGs is here in position, waiting for the Major to cap. They will be suppressed, but I believe they will cap before they are to be suppressed. Look. That's nice. That's nice. Third Sherman is up, but this time it is a normal Sherman. And look at it, he's instantly getting 50 cal and he's getting dozer blades. Sorry. So with this he is trying to make like a 105mm just to be able to push through the obstacles and do damage. And look at this now. Same thing again. My Panther is away, but then this time I got an early warning and Panther instantly moving back. ATs will move back as well. Yep, both of the ATs coming back. mobilizing the defenses for the Reich. Here they come. Sherman, sorry, this MG will be in thick of it, so they'll stay here as a bait. Look at this. I'm already half, but look at that. One Sherman already down. They're pushing forward, they're throwing up smoke grenades, but my Panther Vet 2 coming forward. I have a second AT here on a flank to support. Oh yeah. Nice, come on, keep, do the damage, AT is in range, he can fire. Getting the second AT as well. Frontal armor, they can't do that much of a damage. And yeah, look at that, he's making it into 105 millimeter. He's pushing forward, don't know why. Will I stun with this? Yep, I will. Come on, stun. Stun. Come on, keep it up. So yeah, this was a bad engagement for him. Last time, he won, but this time, oh, main gun down. This time, he completely lost with that armor push. One Panther, 2 packs. Oh my god, the explosion killed those guys. One Panther, 2 packs. 4 tanks down. Perfect, man. This is perfect. AT power. Do you know that in the World War II, on the Eastern Front, if we are to speak, that most of the kills on the tanks on both sides happen from the ATs. So even though tanks were being used, most of the kills for the tanks were by the ATs. Over here he pushed back these Panzer Grenadiers, but these Panzer Grenadiers will stay because we have that 2 MG, and I anticipated him, so I instantly used Incendiary to do more damage and to push them back faster. Here comes the artillery strike. MG. I will go back, I'm sure I will. Maybe I will not, I will be adamant again. Yep, I will go as soon as I saw the shells falling on me. I see that their scatter power is not that huge because they're falling close but not doing that much damage. You saw it here. So yeah, even though that RT is cheap, it's not that great. Panther will be repaired soon and I'll get the Tiger as well. He lost everything. He has one Sherman only now being built, and it's a regular Sherman. My ATs are in position again here, covering everything. See, that crossfire, he can only try to push from here, but I would be able to position one of the ATs to counter that. He's pushing here again. MG will suppress that guy. I saw these guys coming. I'll try to suppress one guy, but then I saw I can't suppress 2 of them that fast. Then this guy will be unsuppressed and he'll manage to push me, and I'm using relief infantry in case that I am to lose a lot of troops so I can get more manpower. Panther is repaired together now with infantry. He will go forward and he will try to take back our fuel. Come on. He went out. That was definitely a mistake, and I saw this Sherman, so I'm pushing for it. Just to push him back so that my infantry can deal here, but look at that. These guys coming from down, these guys are pushed. Mortar did some good damage. So he is in all out retreats now. These guys will go straight through my infantry. This wasn't intended to block, but it came as a bonus. Let's take a look. Vet 3 riflemen, they will escape. I know that he doesn't have tanks, because I just killed all of them, and he can't produce more of them, especially because he just got the Sherman. So I'm pushing forward. I have superiority in armor, it's Vet 2, let's do damage. And I saw the ambulance, and of course that is my priority now. And he ran straight into the line of fire of this Panther firing at the ambulance. Come on, fire. Yeah, ambulance down. And yeah, that Sherman has to repair now. Good, Tiger will be out soon. Just waiting for some manpower. And just with that one push, he lost the game so fast. So fast. That's, I don't know, it's kind of weird. Usually allies don't suffer that much when they lose troops like Germans does, but I guess that was really a sizable force, while I lost literally 1 MG for 4 tanks. So, oh yeah, look at this. Huge suppression. But again, I have these guys firing at him, so I have to retreat. I don't want to risk it, but he will retreat as well. That too, I don't want to risk it. Nice, nice, nice. And Tiger is here coming from the flank, pushing them back, and with this the game is closed. With this we close the game, so Tiger will aim for the infantry while Panther will aim for the tanks, and with that my opponent surrender. It was a weird game, super weird game. I did well. I knew I did well, and those Shermans, his push for the Shermans early on, for those good Shermans, it was a shock for me when I saw them that early, and that array tactic from the flank destroying my base, that's respect. I completely respect that move. It's not easy to do that. I made it easy for him, but it's not easy mentally to go in like that, to risk and to push, but he did it. But again, that's the weakness of this map. While he can easily push from this side into my base, I can hold his base over here from these buildings, so it's kind of a balance in a way. So I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys soon.